And how B-side works is just runoff conversation that we had to cut out from the first one, but we're doing it now. So with me again is Eric. Go ahead, Eric.
Hello, my name is Eric.
Yeah, just let the people get used to the voice. That voice is Eric.
It is Eric.
The other voice in the room will be...
Hey, David. Let me see your Pokemon cards, Panda.
Whoa. That got real.
And I'm Panda. And
That is how I talk in real life, by the way.
only when you get scared or nervous. But there was a story from a while back ago that I wanted to bring up, but I kept forgetting to bring it up. But here I am.
Bringing it up.
I had a burp. Did you guys hear about the story about the teacher who lost her shit and cut one of her students' hair off?
No.
All right, well, here it is. A California teacher has lost her job and is facing multiple criminal charges after cell phone video emerges showing her forcibly cutting the student's hair while belting out an incorrect rendition of the national anthem. There is a video. I'll show you guys in a little bit. Margaret Giesinger? How do you Giesinger? I don't know. She's 52.
It's Margaret Geisinger?
Geisinger? How would you pronounce that? It's the second paragraph. Geisinger?
Apparently it's crazy bitch. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, wait. What was the kid doing again?
Let me. I'll get to it.
That's important. It's an important fact.
Margaret Geisinger, whatever, who was teaching at the University Preparatory High School in I don't know. It's in California. But she's facing 6 criminal misdemeanor charges, 1 count of false imprisonment, 2 counts cruelty to a child, 2 counts of battery, and 1 count of assault. She could serve up to 3 years.
Damn.
But let's see, the video emerged and it shows Margaret calling a male student to the front of the classroom. She makes him sit down, then cuts chunks of his hair out while singing the Star-Spangled Banner. Almost said bangle. You got bangles in my brain. The student moves away and Geisinger holds the scissors above her head and demands that another student come up front to the class so she can cut their hair. And someone, I'm trying to get to the part where the kid did something, but just she's basically going crazy trying to cut these kids' hair. Like kids are trying to run away and she's grabbing at them.
Okay,
she's trying to grab at these people.
But what are the kids doing wrong?
That's what I'm trying to find.
There has to be a reason. She didn't just lose her mind and start cutting kids' hair. Like one of those kids said, like, "Hey, Mrs. Thompson, you're a bitch."
Geisinger,
whatever her name is.
Mrs. Thompson Geisinger, you're a bitch.
You're a bitch. And she was like, "Oh, I'm a bitch. I'm gonna cut your hair off."
I once had a teacher. I won't say what grade or where or his name because this guy was like really cool. But he actually threw a chair at a kid once.
See, this is what I'm trying to get at, though. I'm trying to get at like, what are some crazy stories that you had in your high school or middle school?
High school and school in general.
Yeah, like what? Because there's always the shitty kids of these schools. Mm-hmm. So I'm not saying this kid deserved what he got.
I'll save my story then until.
But like this article doesn't say what this kid was doing.
See, that's
problem number 1 about this story.
Yeah,
he probably got it from CNN.
It is. Hashtag fake news.
Let me see if I can find it from another one.
They're really good about like posting only their sides of stories.
Hashtag build the wall.
Right?
No, there's another.
It's a fence now.
Oh yeah, it is a fence now.
Let's see if
what's he calling it? Those metal pipes or steel beams?
Steel beams is what it is, or something.
God, they call her a deranged teacher. That's what they go far as to call her out. But I can't find what this kid did. Like, there's nothing.
Why was she singing the national anthem? Right.
Apparently, she was on some meds.
So she decided, you know what, today, and then she goes to school. Right. She goes to school today. I'm gonna cut this dude's hair, and I'm gonna sing the Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah.
She went to school and she's just like, fuck it, I'm a part-time stylist.
America. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
I'm trying to find what this kid did, but nothing. No one is saying what this kid did. They're just saying like she walked into class, said, "You come over here. I'm gonna cut your hair," and like the kids didn't believe that she was gonna do this. Like they just thought like, oh, she's just gonna pretend.
I'll see if I can find it. What's her name?
Margaret Geisinger. I just put in a crazy teacher cut hair. They're saying that she had a psychotic episode. That's what they're saying. So she either didn't take her meds or the meds weren't doing their job. But basically, she just went apeshit and said, I'm going to sing Star Spangled Banner incorrectly and cut some kid's hair.
It doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense.
But hold on. All right. I'm not defending this teacher whatsoever.
I'm defending her.
Because
I'll take her side.
Look, because kids, it takes a lot to break a teacher. Because...
Yeah.
These teachers are with these kids for a year.
Yeah. I had this teacher in high school. Her name, I'm not going to say her name, but let's just
say no names. No school name either.
Yeah. She was a teacher. She used to teach elective class. And she hated me. This lady hated me.
For no reason, or just
I have no idea. I mean, maybe
you didn't say hello.
I did some mean things to her.
It takes
one time.
It takes weird things to break people.
She kicked me out of the class.
Yes.
And what they would do in the high school was they would kick you out of class. You sit there, and if one of those people found you, you're getting taken to the.
Yeah, they just hop in the golf cart or go to the I think in my school it was called a in-house suspension.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And remember back in the day where we had fires everywhere.
Yeah.
And it was like ash. Like raining
ash.
It was raining ash that day. She kicked me outside, and I'm like, there's ash everywhere. I'm banging on I was pissed. I'm banging back on the door. I can't breathe out here, lady. You're going to kill me. And then eventually she let me back in. But she was a bitch. I kind of fucked with her a lot, though.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying, though, because
in her credit,
these teachers, it could just be one kid throughout the entire year who's been just going at this teacher, and finally the teacher breaks. It doesn't matter who this teacher breaks on. This teacher's going to break.
Well, it's easier to break teachers now.
It is. Because back then, teachers could be a little physical with you back in the day.
Now you see kids, though, beating up teachers.
That's the thing. Like they can't do anything to kids, so it's easier to, again, I'm not going to defend her. I don't know. There's no...
Look, hold on.
She doesn't have a side to the story. Everyone's just reporting that she cut the kid's hair because that's the only video that's out.
But no one's asking what these kids did. What if these kids were teasing this teacher the entire time?
Yeah, because teachers can't do anything.
They can't.
Like, there's literally a no contact law. You cannot touch kids whatsoever for anything.
Hold on. I'm gonna cut in real quick. The place where me and Eric work at, they have told us, if someone comes in and starts throwing punches at you, you cannot throw a punch back. Yeah. So basically, they're telling me I have to get my ass beat, and that's all I can do.
You know what's crazy?
I can't push them off, because if they get a bruise, I'm fired, and the place I work at has a lawsuit.
And now where I work, we take a class to fight, pretty much, to protect ourselves, because if a patient attacks us, we can fight back.
Well, where you work at, it's an option.
I mean, not fight
considering
back,
the people that
you can defend yourself.
Yeah, like, so if they trap you in a corner, you can throw punches to get out of there.
But you can't be standing over them, bloody fist.
Yeah,
it's like
them. It's like you hit them enough to get away.
Yeah.
See, like at work, I work ground, so I have heavy equipment. I have very dangerous equipment all the time around the truck and trailer that I drive. And at one of the sites I go to, we had a student that was in the county program. He was just jumping around all over our equipment, pushing over our lawnmowers and stuff,
and you can't do
sitting
nothing.
in the seats. And there was a county worker following him, and she's like, "Are you ready to go back to class now?" And she spent like 10 minutes trying to talk this kid away from our lawnmowers. And I'm just like, that kid can die there.
But you can't do anything.
And it's like,
but then if that kid were to get hurt jumping on that shit, it's like, oh, well, you're at fault for hurting the kid. It's like, no,
I'm
the
not
kid's
at
at fault for jumping on the shit. But I haven't.
I'm covered. I was in a designated area.
Look, but I can't remember what high school this was. I think, I don't know, it might have been the second one. But there was a student, a female student, who lifted the skirt of the teacher.
Oh, shit.
And it's like, what the fuck do you do?
Yeah.
It's like she couldn't do anything. All she did, she jumped on the phone, said, hey, come down here, get this student, and we're going to handle this later. That's all she could do.
Yeah, so, that's what I said. They can't do anything.
So,
and these kids know it, so they drive them, they push them. Like I said, I don't know what was said to her. I don't know what made her go crazy. But
especially in the world now of like technology and people having their phones out, recording everything, it just pushes teachers. Because I'm sure kids are on their phones,
dude,
all the time.
Remember back then, you weren't allowed to have your phone. And I remember towards when I was in my senior year, it was just phones out.
Yeah.
They couldn't do anything. There was too many people with phones out.
Even back then, though, the phones they have now were
the phones we had were sidekicks.
Yeah,
some flip phones.
I had a Nokia through most of my high school experience. You know, like that's
and,
way different.
And the worst thing back then was just texting in class.
Yeah,
you couldn't watch YouTube videos.
Yeah.
You could listen to music, but it wasn't that great of a quality. But you could.
Now you can literally look up any answer you want. Like anything you need.
But to be fair, I'm glad I'm not going to school now. I'm glad I did that with no internet because boy, it would have been worse.
Yeah,
it would have been way worse. But
I would have known shit.
Did you were looking for the article? Did it say anything about what these kids have done?
Everything's just about the video because that's all that's out. Is the video.
So like, there's literally not a whole lot to go off of other than she snapped. Went crazy.
We can get a crazy teacher, but we can't find Bigfoot.
I know, right? Like I don't know. These kids are wild.
Oh, man.
Kids are wild.
Aliens.
Aliens. Is that your argument for this teacher? She got zapped in the brain by an alien.
I mean, I'm just saying, it could have been an alien.
She clearly wasn't wearing her tinfoil hat, and she got brainwave.
No, I don't like. I want to say I feel bad for her, but she should have been on her meds if she was on meds. But also, they need to look into it.
Anytime something crazy happens, they always resort to meds.
Yeah, they blame the meds, and it's like, well, you were crazy enough to get them, so that's not a legitimate
But
excuse.
I'm just saying, they should look into what these kids have been up to. Because these kids have this one teacher all year, and that's a lot of days to mess with someone that can't fight back.
Like I said, these teachers don't have it easy. Like, I don't know what happened, but I'm sure she didn't just go to work one day and like, you know what? I'm gonna ruin my life.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get what 7 counts,
even think
7 charges and $100,000 bail.
Think about recently
her
though.
life for America.
Recently, these female teachers are sleeping with these boys. That is a trip.
That is a trip. And you know what they're saying?
What?
What is it? Sexual? No. They just flat out say a teacher is having sex with a student. You want to know what they used to call it? A student raped a child.
Yeah.
But now it's like a female teacher had sex with a student. No, they raped a child.
Yeah,
There's a difference. Don't soften it up. They raped them.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that. It doesn't matter if the person wanted it. It's rape because they're underage.
Why is it so common now, though? Is it just because it's getting exposed more?
Probably. Like it's been happening for how long? One of the schools I went to, it came out maybe like 4 years after I was gone, that one of the coaches there was assaulting one of the basketball teams. And it's like, that's probably been going on for way longer than what they found or who's willing to come out.
Did you hear about that Patriots owner who got caught soliciting or what was he doing?
No, it was
he got caught with the hooker, right?
Yeah, with the hooker getting a hand job or something.
He was just getting a hand job and oh man, that sucks.
Right, he's getting a handy.
Like
he got exposed getting a handy, you know?
Hey,
if you got billions of dollars,
I'm just saying, like none of that would have happened if he was a quick shot. I'm just saying.
Just a little touch.
That's
I'm
crazy.
done. No touch.
They
No
got
touch.
They got him on video and everything.
Oh,
Did they?
man.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that sucks.
What I wonder what
That's
I wonder if
just-
he's gonna have to sell the team and stuff.
Can
I
you
don't.
imagine
He's a
someone just, like,
billionaire. He's a billionaire. He's
yeah,
fine.
who recorded that?
who recorded the whole thing? Why would you do that?
Someone was smart.
Someone set. It's probably
Someone set up.
Not a
Someone
setup in a negative way, but someone probably did set him up. Like they're like, hey,
You know
this
what's
is
crazy? Why do these celebrities or big rich people like? Why don't they just not do stupid shit?
money makes
just-
you.
they think-
Money makes you
They
blind.
think they can get away with it. That's what it is,
Probably.
huh?
They have so much money they could. It's like, hey, give me your phone. No, how about 10,000 for your phone? Give me your 10 grand. Give me your phone.
It's like
That's
that-
probably what
it's
they
like that-
think.
The dude right now too, who lied to everyone. Saying
What's
he
his
got
name?
Oh, is Jesse something?
Jesse
Sam-
Sommelier or
Samolet-
something.
Samolet or something like that.
Yeah, that dude. He did it for money.
That's
He just
a
wanted a bigger
trick.
paycheck.
He did it
You know,
because
can
he
you
wasn't
just-
being paid enough.
Can you just think about for a second? He was willing to put people in jail for a hate crime, and it
Well-
was all a lie.
Like I said, money makes you so fucking dumb. And I'm pretty sure
That blew up.
I
I'm
want
pretty
you
sure
guys to
his
know.
paychecks were way bigger than my yearly
He was
income.
making $1 million a year,
He got 100,000 per episode,
and $1 million.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Like, come on.
and he only paid those guys to beat him up what I get monthly.
Yeah, it was $3,500. Like,
Well,
But
he
I-
just wrote it in a check.
But he's got money
He
problems.
wrote it in a check.
what an idiot! You don't leave a paper trail.
Who? Yeah, well, he was. Yeah,
You know
he was
what?
Stupid.
Oh my
It would have been a smarter thing for him to just wear a shirt that says "I'm gay" and just walk through a terrible neighborhood
and get-
and beat up and get beat up that
But yeah,
way.
he
That
wrote
probably
it-
would have
he
worked
wrote
out
it-
better.
He wrote a check for $3,500.
I would have
Yeah.
told him, no, give me 40. I'm not doing that for 2,000.
Maybe they charged for each hate crime. You don't know. Maybe the flat rate was 2,000. He's like, all right, how much if I'm black and I'm gay? He's like, oh, that's going to be $3,000. He goes, okay. He goes, but I also need you to hate this. He's like, oh, that's 35.
No, but didn't you hear? It was his trainer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So
it's.
Well,
And
see, that's the
there's
thing.
still people defending him, saying that he wasn't lying.
he said he was lying.
Oh, he admitted it now.
Didn't he admit it?
no,
he hasn't
they.
admitted it yet.
I don't think he admitted
He's
it
still
yet,
he's
but-
still defending
He's
that
still
he didn't
saying,
lie.
I did not lie. This happened.
Wow.
And here's my argument.
Look,
right?
this comes
When I-
back. This comes back to would you rather lie or tell the truth?
Yeah.
He's deciding to continue lying. It's gonna
He's-
get him in a worse
Think about it, though.
situation.
Think about his story for a second. He said 2 white guys wearing "Make America Great Again" hats.
See, he went too specific.
in Chicago at 2 a.m. Okay, what 2 white guys with "Make America Great Again" have the balls to walk through Chicago at 2 in the morning? No one.
None.
No one will do that
No,
ever.
but that's where he went wrong. He went wrong with the specifics. He should have just said, "I got beat up," and they said, "We hate you because you're gay." Why make them Trump
Yeah,
supporters?
why? Yeah. You know
Why?
why? 'Cause
That
it's-
was too far.
Because there's already a narrative out there.
Yeah,
and it's
it's
easy.
already-
He doesn't have
it's-
to defend that narrative.
It's easier to just to throw it out there because it's already there. The media will just immediately they hate
and they
Trump.
did.
If they have MAGA
they
hats, they'll
did.
be like, "Oh, okay, well
No.
then they're obviously racist."
Yeah,
Do you remember what happened to those high school kids?
yeah.
yeah.
Like fire.
Did you hear?
And it was wrong. It was all out of
here's something-
context.
Here's something you guys probably didn't know.
It was an hour video. That's why no one wanted
Yeah,
to
it was
investigate
2
it.
hours.
A
No.
2-hour video. No one wanted
2
to
days
investigate
ago
it.
on a campus. A conservative kid got beat up by some liberal guy, right? Saying he was a racist and all this stuff. Beat him up,
Mhm.
like punched him in the, and no one's heard about it. No hate crime there.
No.
When he's saying, "I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to come back and shoot you," nothing. There's no,
No.
narrative there for the media.
Yeah.
There's a narrative. There's always a narrative. That's
And that's what kills me is people don't see it. Why don't
no,
people
because
see that?
they live in their echo chambers.
Is ignorance
and,
bliss? Is that what's going
oh
on?
hell yeah, it is, dude. I wish I could be as dumb as a brick because I would be so happy.
See,
man.
it's the truth because honestly, when you start like looking into stuff, you're like, wow, the
It
world
sucks. You look at the world and it's like, oh, this place fucking sucks. This place is terrible. There's homeless people everywhere. There's kids starving everywhere. There's kids dying everywhere. There's war. It's a terrible place when you think about it.
Honestly, both sides of the political spectrum right now are thinking about shit that does not need to be thought
Doesn't
about.
matter.
No.
Yeah. Like we need to focus on other stuff than
Like,
you know.
fixing. How about we just start local and fix these goddamn potholes?
Yeah,
Please.
for real.
There's
This
so many
pothole
potholes.
everywhere. This rain though really got
It
to
did. It
Southern
destroyed a lot of
California.
the streets. All these fun rainstorms we've been having for past 2.5 weeks. We're done with it now, but
And oh man,
I love the rain.
Flooded everywhere.
I love the rain, but it sucks when things get flooded.
See, what confuses me about that Jesse Swallow,
I think
whatever,
it's small
Jesse Swallows Loads or whatever his name is. Like, what gets me is like he did it because he wanted more money, but he went about it in a way where you need money to get money. It's like people don't do that. If I need money, I'm not going to spend money to try to get more money.
Yeah, it's
Like, I can't pay someone to beat me up to get more money.
It was an investment. It was an investment, a bad one at
a
that.
very bad investment on his part.
Oh, man.
We spent we diverted from the teacher, but like I said, there's nothing about these students. It just says she's crazy. She melted down.
You know what?
But-
that person who got their haircut deserved it.
Right.
Like
I'm just gonna speak for the lady here, Mrs. Thompson Gilzilla, whatever her name
Margaret Gausinger.
Her name's Thompson.
Geisinger.
Her name's Thompson.
Her name's
Yeah.
Mrs.
Her
Thompson.
name
now.
is Mrs. Thompson.
Yeah, just no one is reporting about these students. And look at her mugshot.
I want to see this.
Look at her mugshot.
Oh yeah, she looks like she'll cut someone's hair.
Yeah.
She'll look like she'll cut someone's hair and definitely sing the Star Spangled Banner.
Right? It's
With
like she's
attitude.
like, she woke up that Monday morning. She's like, I'm going to ruin my life for
Yeah.
America.
America first.
All right, let's move on. We spent enough time on this subject.
All right.
All right, okay. Next question. Next question.
So, do you want to do a question or a would you rather?
Let's go ahead and do a would you rather because I'm a little interested in one of these.
All right, go for it.
Would you rather your hands always be cold and your feet always sweaty, or always have sweaty hands but
Always cold feet. Which one would you rather have? Because I kind of know what I
know exactly what I'm going for.
All right, so what do you want? What are you choosing? What are you deciding with your life?
I am
Bless your
going straight cold feet, palms sweaty, mom spaghetti all the way. All the way.
He went there.
Dude, you're gonna be a dope rapper.
Oh, that was good.
I'm going all over that.
All right, look, I don't have a problem with sweaty hands, but I have shooken hands with someone who has disgustingly sweaty
Yeah.
hands, and it is an awful feeling.
I would personally rather have cold hands and sweaty feet.
Because at least with sweaty feet, you could double up on socks if you have to.
I mean, what's the negative though? Your feet are gonna stink like hell.
Yeah, and
gotta
you open
think about
yourself
that.
up to
Yeah.
fungus.
See,
Yeah.
here's my thought process.
And when you walk, it's going to sound like you're stepping in puddles.
Yeah. Well, you can get baby powder. There's some baby powder
I'm
down there.
not the biggest guy in the world. I'm 6'1". I have a size 14 foot.
That's a big
ladies.
You know what that means, ladies?
Oh shit!
And
Socks for days.
I hate when my feet are hot. Like my feet
Dude,
get
it's
warm,
uncomfortable. It's
and
bad.
I am so uncomfortable and irritated. So I would just love to have cold feet. Yeah, sweaty palms would be bad, like shaking hands and stuff. But
Yes.
I really don't care how I make other people feel anymore, so I don't mind the sweaty palms.
Because I don't
know.
I've
like,
never
your
had sweaty
have
hands.
always- yeah, I never have either.
Well,
Like,
well, for work, I'm wearing gloves most of the day, so
Okay.
it doesn't matter to me.
okay, yeah.
Plus, if I'm meeting somebody in a
gloves.
private session, I'm one of those.
You know what?
Like,
I
I'm not
have had
very-
sweaty hands.
yeah.
I'm not very well groomed, so whenever I'm about to shake someone's hand, I'll pretend there's something in my hand for no reason whatsoever, and I'll just wipe my shirt. That's what I do
Nice.
anyway.
Hey, at
so
least
I'm not-
that's more generous than just knowing you have sweaty palms
Yeah.
and just here, shake my disgusting wet hand.
yeah. So I feel like it's something that could be overcome.
what it's
Plus,
about.
there's-
You know what?
nobody's ever had hand odor from hand sweats.
Is that even a thing? Could
yeah,
you?
exactly right.
It could be.
It could be,
It
but
could be. There's some disease out there. Some dude suffers from
Someone
hand
suffer-
fucking hand sweaty
fungus.
smell fungus delight. I don't
Get
know what
moss
it is.
between the fingers.
Like plus sweaty feet would be really bad for like you financially because you'd constantly have to buy like
socks and shoes.
you have athlete's foot, you have
Yeah.
fungal infections.
Apparently, peeing on your foot when you have athlete's feet, that's actually a thing.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Apparently,
What?
if you have athlete's foot, Just piss on your foot.
What is athlete's foot? I never got it.
Yeah,
It's itchy feet.
It's when your feet itch and burn, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never had it. I just,
Yeah, neither have I. But apparently that's a thing. Just piss on your foot.
but yeah,
goes
like,
away.
I
It's like
hate my
magic.
feet being warm so much. I sleep with my feet outside of the blankets all the time.
I do that sometimes.
Yeah, I cannot sleep with my feet in the blankets. It bothers me.
I can, but sometimes I'll wake up with no blanket. Like that happens to me a lot. If I'm like real wrapped up, I'll wake up with no blanket in the morning. But I have had sweaty hands. If I wear gloves for too long, latex gloves for too long, because considering my work, my hands do get sweaty, and it is disgusting. So you know what? I think I answered my question a long time ago. I'm going sweaty feet all the way,
Yeah.
and
All the way.
frigid hands.
Nah, I can't.
Also,
Can you imagine
in the
though,
summer, that'd be kind of nice. You know, your freezing hands just
Yeah, you can just kind of
on your back.
going.
Just keep-
You know?
You can do that with your feet.
no.
Yeah,
I can't put my foot on my neck.
maybe if you try hard enough.
I'm not trying hard
Clearly,
enough.
you're not trying hard enough. You know.
Do some yoga. Is that what I'm hearing? Do some yoga, big boy.
That's right.
Yeah, but definitely, I'm going cold hands, sweaty feet.
Oh man.
I've had sweaty feet, and you know, just double up on socks, and just take your shoes off every now and then. You know, I see that at work a lot. People kick their shoes off. I was like, I want to take my shoes
Yeah,
off here.
hell no.
That's
I don't do
gross.
that.
There's a lot
I
of
don't get how people take their
There's
shoes
a lot
off
of things
when
out
they're
here.
home.
or homeless people that sleep on carpet. No,
I used to work for
No.
a carpet cleaning company, and one time I had like a customer request we not wear shoes in the house at all.
At
And
all.
I was like,
this is wet carpet, and you want me to not have
yeah,
shoes on?
like no, I'm gonna wear my shoes. Like we're cleaning the carpet.
We're cleaning the carpets.
I'm the carpet cleaner guy. You know, don't.
If anything, my shoes are cleaner than yours.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you don't know what they have on their carpet. You know, what if they're junkies and there's needles all over the place? You're supposed to wear shoes.
That is very true.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever stepped on like animal piss on carpet? It is disgusting.
Yeah, it's happened.
It's like I'm not. No.
It's
Not happening. So wait. So I'm going sweaty feet, cold hands. You're going. David's going with.
I told you, cold feet, palms sweaty, mom's forget it.
What are you choosing?
I'm
I
going
just-
with
thinking about it.
cold hands and sweaty feet.
Cold hands, sweaty feet. Double up on socks. That's all you got to do.
Can you just imagine, like, running up to people, slapping them with sweaty palms?
That's so gross.
You know, just like flicking sweat at them.
I'm just imagining when you go in for a high five and just
Yeah,
just sweat all over me.
you'd never have to carry pocket sand. You could just throw your palms.
That's so gross. That's so gross.
I'm telling you, it sounds better and better the more I talk about it.
You're gonna make me throw up.
Can you imagine just like eating your lunch and you get thirsty? So just...
Oh my god!
All my friends in the car shop would love that.
Shut up. All right, Eric. I go for the next one.
Which ones do we have? What do we have left here?
Man.
You have the pizza one or the two new ones I sent you?
Oh, let me have two new ones. Let me see.
I feel like the
Okay.
pizza one we can discover a lot about a person's personality.
Yeah, let's do the pizza one.
You want to do the pizza one?
Yeah.
All right. So question number, we're gonna break this down.
Okay.
Question number one: what kind of what style of pizza are you going with?
What are our options? Are they
Chicago,
traditional,
New York.
pan?
You can do pan. Well, Chicago is the pan.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. pan.
You're gonna go pan.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pan pizza.
So what are you throwing on this pizza?
I like pizza with a decent amount of sauce, a shit ton of cheese, pineapple, pepperoni, and ham. I like all those on my pizza. Maybe not all at the same time. I usually either get pepperoni and pineapple or ham and pineapple.
You do pineapple? I can't do pineapple.
Dude, I don't understand. Why
I'll,
people
I'll
like-
have you know that's not a pizza because you put pineapple.
No, it is a pizza with pineapple.
My
See?
coworker has to fly to New York every year to see his daughter, and he got thrown out of a pizza place for asking for pineapple
Why?
because that's not a pizza anymore.
It is. It is a pizza.
Mind you, I will eat pineapples on pizza, but they don't belong on pizza because
Why?
it's no longer a pizza.
Why? Give me reasons. I want reasons.
I can't tell you reasons because I don't cook pizzas. But apparently, people take it very seriously if you ask to taint their pizza with pineapple.
I take it seriously that pineapple deserves its place on the pizza pie.
Like, I'm not saying it doesn't deserve. I'm just saying I'm not gonna eat.
Like I said, I'll eat it. I don't have a problem with it
because I have the same thing. If I want my own pizza, I just throw mushrooms on it and nobody touches it. I love mushrooms on my pizza.
I hate mushrooms on pizza.
See, that's my way of self-defending my pizza.
I don't care what anybody else likes. I'm just throwing that out there. Some people take people who make pizzas for a living. They take great offense that you would put pineapple on a pizza, and it's like, oh, okay.
It's
like
it's delicious.
I've had them tell me that is not a pizza, and it's like, okay, I don't
then what
care.
Is it then? What is it then?
Don't ask me.
I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna go to Chicago, and
I
like,
never
hey, bro,
cared enough to ask.
I'm gonna be like, hey, why is this not a pizza anymore? And once he gives me the name of it, that's what I'll call it.
Okay, yeah.
If it's not a pizza, it's better than a pizza. All right, boom. How do you like that, Chicago? Take that, Chicago.
I actually like pineapples with jalapenos. I think the spicy and sweet goes good on some.
You know,
pizzas.
to be honest, I kind of prefer the calzone. I'm a calzone kind of guy.
I like that, man.
I do like calzones.
Calzones is the shit.
That used to be my favorite thing at
in
Pizza
there.
Hut.
Yes.
Meatballs.
They don't make them anymore. You can't find them.
Yeah, I know.
There's a place down the street from my house.
Really?
I forgot what the fuck it's called. Chicago.
Romano's.
Romano's.
Yeah, they still
that
have.
one.
They
Yeah,
don't
they
have
have
calzones there.
They
When's
do.
the last time you went there?
Maybe like 4 months ago.
Oh shit!
No, they make them.
Romano's.
They make them.
I know Winco sells calzones, but they just look like a ball of retarded clay.
You know what has them too is off of Van Buren in Riverside, New York Pizza.
Yeah,
They
I think I've been
sell
there.
calzones there, and they are delicious. I'm gonna get one.
Hold on, real quick. I still have a soft spot for the bagel pizza. I used to get those in elementary school. God, just
do you remember? Did you ever
they were never really good, but they hit the spot.
Are you talking about the bagel pizzas or like the French bread pizzas?
No, the bagel.
French bread pizzas are the shit.
French bread, good. Always.
Did you ever get those ones in elementary that were in that plastic pan?
Yeah.
And it was just like you peeled it open, and it was just like bread, cheese, and
just bread.
It was like
cheese
2 inches of bread and
Yeah.
like a paper of cheese.
and you're just like,
with
oh,
little cubes of
and
pepperoni.
guess what? You were excited about it though, weren't you?
Fuck yeah, it was.
Pizza day,
Little-
pizza day.
You're right, with little tiny cubes
Yes,
of mystery
pepperoni.
meat.
Yeah.
Mystery meat. That's what it was. It wasn't pepperoni.
That
We
tasted
don't know
like
what it was.
pepperoni, but
It didn't look like pepperoni.
It did. It was delicious.
It kind of
though.
looked like someone threw some dog food on there real quick.
You know what I miss too is remember those like cheeseburgers you can get in like high school and junior high. They're like AM PM burgers, kind of.
The 2-pack?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Those
the,
are-
the little mini slider things?
yeah. Those are good.
I can't.
You would have to. I used to have to drench it with mustard, but
so you had to put some. They were always dry.
yeah, you have to put some kind of condiment on it because otherwise it tasted horrible.
It's like, why
have
is
you guys
the cheese
heard?
so dry?
Have you guys heard of the pizza cone?
Yes,
I kind of want one.
Chris had one.
What's the pizza cone?
It's dough baked in a cone filled with layers of tomato sauce and cheese. It looks like an ice cream cone.
Do you just
What they do is they make the crust on a
Oh,
And they
on a
roll
little
it up.
panel of what do they call them?
where's that at?
I don't know. I gotta find a
Where
place
do
that
you
does
find
this.
those?
Chris had one when we went to that Anime Impulse.
Oh, so in Pomona?
Yeah, in Pomona, they had a little stand. I'm really like dropping.
You're blanking out.
Yeah, I can't remember what they're called. They're those little pancake things.
Crepes?
Crepes. There we go.
Really thin pancakes.
Yeah, I'm sitting there, I'm trying to think of Talladega Nights. It's like, what do they call really thin pancakes?
God, I love that movie.
But yeah, they make the crust like they do the crepe. They just put it on a flat heater and it's like all flat. They put all the pizza shit in there and they roll it up and it's just like an ice cream cone, but the inside's pizza.
That sounds amazing.
Well, my pizza, I want to go with like you can't even pick up a slice.
Oh,
Because if you do, it's just going to fall apart.
Yeah.
Because I'm throwing bacon bits, I'm throwing sausage, no pepperoni. I don't believe in pepperoni. I feel like if you can get toppings on the pizza, don't get pepperoni. You've had it so many times. Just try something different. I'm tired of pepperoni.
I get what you're saying.
Just get something new.
It's like the basic pizza.
Yeah. Like, I'm not against it. I'll eat it if it's there. But if I'm getting my pizza, pepperoni ain't touching it. And I'm definitely throwing mushrooms on it.
So sorry.
But I'm going Chicago style with like pan, thick.
Yeah.
Just, I want to feel like a terrible person when I'm done eating.
Okay, well,
I want to eat 2 slices and feel like I'm dying.
see, I'll go the I'll do what you did. I'll go with a not really pizza.
Okay.
Again,
It's a pizza.
based on the consensus, it's not a pizza.
To Chicago standards, but who cares about that?
Anyway, like I'll go with a really thin, crispy crust.
Ooh.
With buffalo sauce, chicken, red onions.
Pyology makes a really good super thin crust.
I've never been to a Pyology.
You gotta go. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
They're pretty bomb.
They
I'll
make
check
a
it
really good thin crust. It's crispy, dude. It's amazing.
Yeah,
But
it's a good pizza.
my favorite pizza is a buffalo chicken pizza, and I realize it's not a pizza because it doesn't have any sauce.
It's so good though.
Yeah, I
never got into those kind of pizza.
No?
Have you guys ever been to Cece's Pizza?
Yes. The one we used to go to, they closed it.
Where was that
closed it
at?
down.
That
We
was,
went to one in Chino Hills.
Yeah.
Is
You
where
know
it
there's
was.
one in Corona, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's one
We
in.
haven't been there. Well, we only
Temecula,
went there
too.
because it was on
I
the
think
way.
there used to be one. I don't know if it's still open or not.
It might be.
I used to go there. It was bomb.
Yeah, I love CC's. The funnest thing about CC's to me was that punching machine they had.
So not even their food. It was their.
The food was good. That's why I went back. But
You can order your own pizzas too.
yeah,
when you're there.
that's what we used to do. It was great. I loved it.
I'd order like the pan pizzas.
Their
like it.
cheap little toppings they were so good.
Yeah, they're bomb.
Like, it wasn't anything extravagant, but it was exactly what you wanted then and there.
Those cinnamon things.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Man, you left there feeling
Heart attack.
shit.
Like, it was so. They had like pizza that was like apple pie. It had
Yeah,
the sweet cream with
Man, it was
chunks
bomb.
of apple on it.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I do remember
so
that.
good. I love CC's. man.
Diabetes out the door.
Yeah.
You had to go to the hospital after
Hey,
going
whoa!
to CC's.
They had salad there.
They did. Why did they have? They always have salad.
He always made sure to at least eat something green.
Yeah.
I
before
always
we
had a
left.
salad before I ate the pizza there.
Yeah.
You know, to
Always.
kind of help push all
Yeah,
that
it makes
cheese out.
sense.
See,
Makes sense.
that's actually one of the only regrets of my life is I didn't cap out that punching machine at that CC's before they closed.
Do you remember the score on it? Was it like 800 or something?
I got in the high 800s. Then they closed it down and no more punching machine. But then when I went bowling with Chris and Nick over in LA,
yeah.
and the bowling alley we went to had the same punching machine,
Oh shit.
and I got that one to $999.
Nice.
And I was like, dude, I am very upset that I didn't do this at CC's. And like, I'm just sitting there like, I could have done it. And it's like, oh man, I sound like that guy that graduated high school, became a bum, and it's like, I could have been something.
If only I could get it to 999.
It's like, if only I got it to $999.
Maybe my dad would have hugged me.
Another amazing thing that happened on that bowling night is totally unrelated, by the
Go
way.
for it.
Sorry about that.
Go for it.
but,
No, it works.
I was playing a motorcycle racing game. It was a Fast and the Furious.
I
brand
saw
one.
you. I was there.
Oh,
I remember.
You were there?
Yeah, I was there.
Okay. So I was playing against Nick, and Nick was in first place, and we were on our final lap. I was in second place. All the computers were behind us, and he's like, "Oh man, David, I got this." And I was like, too soon, Junior." And I hit the NOS on my bike.
Oh my god!
And as soon as I hit the NOS, like I just passed him up last second.
Nice.
I was like, yes.
I have a quick correction. I was not there for that one. I thought you were going to talk about a different story. I thought you were going to talk about that time where you were hitting the motorcycle. You were on the motorcycle arcade thing while playing the hunting game next to it.
Yes, that was at Buffalo Wild Wings. That was
that's
you,
what it
me,
was.
Junior, and Chris.
Yes, that's what it was.
Wow.
And what happened was I was playing the motorcycle racing game. I came in third,
By the
and
way,
I was hunting on the arcade
Nice.
he
box
was
next to
doing
me.
pretty good on both. Multitasking.
Like the waitress loved it.
Dude, it was amazing. You should have seen it.
I came in third place on the bike, and
It was
I
like a
killed
scene
two
out
deer.
of
Nice.
it was like a scene out of Jurassic Park. You know when they're on the bikes, trying to hit the dinosaurs with the
awesome.
trank. That's what it looked like.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
amazing.
That was so. I love that night.
Did you
That was
guys ever
great.
go to GameWorks?
Yes,
I've
we
never
had
been
one in when I lived in Orange County. They had one at the mall.
Do you remember that game? It was a Sega game, I believe, where you're sitting in like a thing. You're driving like a race car, and it moves like you're driving it. So like if you
I know
turn
what
real
you're talking
hard,
about. I don't
like,
remember
turn
which
or-
one it is.
and
I think they
slide
turned
around.
it into a roller coaster machine eventually.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
when I used to go, it was like a race car, and I remember playing that game for like 30 minutes.
Dude, GameWorks is pretty
Nonstop.
awesome.
I've never been able to play one of those games. I've seen them, but every time I go to them, I see that they cost $4, and I never want to waste $1.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true.
I don't understand why arcades just don't make it where it's like $1. Like, why do they fuck people over like that?
They gotta make money.
They're getting greedy though, man.
I'm
come
look,
on.
Yeah,
They're
you
they're
shouldn't-
making money off of overpriced beer and overpriced food.
It shouldn't cost 75 cents to play Street Fighter.
It shouldn't.
That's just ridiculous.
Honestly,
I just don't understand like how they're
Like those,
and that's why the game went away. No one plays anymore because it costs too much money.
Yeah.
it's like it's not making money. Get rid of it. It's like no, lower the fucking price, please.
If they go back to like a quarter, even 10 cents would be badass to
They used
have an
to have
arcade.
10-cent arcades, yeah.
have an arcade where you go in there with a pocket full of change you can play all night. Like,
Dude,
that's cool.
That'd be so fun. They have I don't know. We probably have one out here, a barcade or a penny arcade. I think they're called.
Yeah, they have penny arcades. I just don't know where.
I've never. I don't. I think we have to drive pretty far.
Like,
I don't think we're gonna find
literally
any out
been
here.
searching for arcades. Like
There's a laundromat that I drive past every night. You can see 2 arcade cabinets, but I can never see
I
what
don't
they
know.
are.
I think we.
But
talked
I
about this
refuse
before.
to stop in there because it looks like you will be murdered if you stop in that laundromat.
I remember us talking about this. Remember this arcade game I bring it up to you? It was about these toads.
Battletoads.
Battletoads.
Okay.
That was I remember playing. They had it in this pizza joint by my dad's house. We'd go get a pizza and I'd sit there and play for like 15 minutes. That was a badass game.
That was my go-to arcade at the local Pizza Hut we used to go to when I was a kid, and I loved Battletoads.
It was cool.
my
what happened to that
go-to
game?
my go-to used to be the rally car. No, the rally truck one that they had,
with
where
the
they had
top
the
view?
pedals.
And the top view.
Yeah,
Yes.
that shit was awesome. I love
I
that
remember
one.
playing that game at a Straw Hat. It was a Straw Hat Pizza. I remember playing that game.
Never heard of that. Well, I've only lived out here for so long.
Oh
so
yeah,
that's
that
probably.
it was off La Sierra like thing.
Oh, hell
it was
no.
over there. Yeah.
I've only been out here for
Straw Hat's Pizza Hut.
10. I can't remember how long I've
Is
been
it?
out here.
You've never seen the Pizza Hut logo? There's the hat's supposed to be a straw hat.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You just changed everything.
I recently found that out too, but yeah, that's the same thing. It's like
They're
a
the
chain.
same company.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right.
I was today years old when I found that out. 'Cause that's amazing.
Because I was today years old.
All right, let's move on to the next question. You asked one.
Yeah. I asked one.
You asked.
Sorry, my
you
phone.
asked one.
I didn't ask one.
All right, you asked one.
Oh no, I did. I asked the first one.
Okay,
It's your turn. It's your turn.
my turn. I just want to make sure everybody gets a chance to throw one out. Now, there's only 2 questions to pick from.
Oh, I hope you picked the good one.
No, I'm going there. I've been wanting to ask this one since I wrote it. Would you rather have silent but deadly farts? I mistyped that. Or
Oh my god.
cannons for farts, but no smell. So would you rather just little squeakers that just evacuate the room, or would you rather have these trumpet sounds coming out of your ass?
Here's the question though: do you have to fart all the time,
What do you mean?
or is it only when you fart?
It's only when you fart.
Well, yeah. Then easily.
So you could be at work. So what kind of farts do you want to drop at work? Because lately I've been dropping these silent but deadly ones, and holy shit. Like, I'll go walk a hallway and I'll come back and it's still there. And I feel bad
do you
for anyone
remember when like
who walks
Paul
in
would
there.
do that on the elevator to us?
Yeah, we had a coworker. Well, I have that coworker still. If he saw you in the elevator, he would just walk in, take a peek at what floor you're going to, drop a bomb, and leave.
And sometimes he'd press all the numbers too.
Yeah, sometimes he'd make sure you hit every
and
floor.
then someone would get in with you, and it smells like shit, and you're like, "Fuck!" They think I just ripped ass in here.
And you can't. Oh, my coworker Paul did that.
You
It's
just
like,
sit there
no.
in silence, and then they think, "Oh, this guy."
You just have to pretend like you don't smell it.
Yeah, it's so awful to
And it's
experience.
just like,
I remember.
how you doing? You doing okay?
Remember when we get students, and he did it to me. And the next floor, some hot like lady got on, and I was just like sitting there like, fuck. Like, she thinks I just ripped one in here so hard, and she's like even like doing the like, and then like kind of, and then like even doing the smile thing. Like she knew, And I'm like, and then I'm like thinking it's not me, but I can't say anything.
You can't. What can you? I didn't fart. Yeah, it wasn't me.
Just to let you know, that smell you're smelling didn't come from my body.
You can.
Oh man.
So
I actually have my own story about
because
something similar to that, but
both of these are fun. Both of these are so fun to have, but like, do you just want to make the sound, or is?
I think
because to me the sound is the funniest thing.
Yeah, I think the sound would obviously be the better pick.
But sometimes just
the
evacuating a room is fun as hell.
Oh man, we are on two separate spectrums. I would totally be a fart ninja.
You want to be a fart ninja?
Oh yeah, I would destroy rooms and just walk out like nothing happened.
I guess if no one can hear it, you can totally.
Yeah, you can
like,
play
it
it doesn't
off.
have to be you if no one can hear it.
You
Right?
just have to. You have to go to one corner of the room, drop it, and go to the other corner of the room to not be in that
Because what
same.
you can't do is you can't be in a group of people and then do it and then walk away because you're like, oh my god, he just.
If you're dropping trumpets, it's just like I can't do it.
Well, see, that's the thing. If you're in a group,
I can't do it.
you just got to be the first guy that notices.
Yeah.
Like, just let it off and be like, oh god, what the hell is that? And then everyone's gonna be like, what are you talking? And then they'll just start doing their, oh my god.
And then everyone's gonna be like, who did it?
Yeah.
Like, who was the one?
This, if you want to be Satan reincarnated, you can just. Anyone smell cookies? Popcorn? Is that popcorn? What is that?
That would be a little too obvious. That's not sneaky enough.
I don't know. I don't know, man. It's just. Would you rather?
Is it like
No smell.
super duper loud though? Like, so if you go into another room,
You can hear it in the next room.
Gee, dang man,
He's
that's,
just sitting there like, what is life?
I don't know.
Like you
That's a tough
you can
question.
do your best to like if you're sitting on the
But
couch, like really dig yourself in there.
I guess if you're like silent but deadly, you can like go into another room, do it, and then shut the door, and no one would ever smell it.
Yeah, that's not. You can lay traps, man. You could.
Yeah.
You could sit there and go to the next room, drop a bomb, walk out, and like, hey, all right, guys, we're moving things over. Let them go in.
Hold on. Well,
boom.
this kind of this. All right, if you have the silent but deadly, because this is your fart from here on out. You're never gonna make a trumpet sound if you're a silent ninja. So what you can do is you can just straight up just walk a hallway and say, "Hey, I forgot something in that back hallway. Can you just go get that, please?" Just they walk into a trap. But this is like a superpower. You can't tell anybody. No one can know that you're the silent ninja. Because as soon as someone knows you're the silent ninja, everyone knows.
Like I said, that sounds like fun. Like I would definitely go fart ninja on this one.
You have to keep it a secret, or else the fun is ruined forever. And everyone's like, "Watch out! Watch out for Eric. He's gonna drop a. He's gonna drop a little."
That's a tough thing to deal with for the rest
But
of your
that's
life.
the funniest thing. Like you can't tell anyone, so you can't share your joy with people.
Oh, believe me, I won't be leaving joy.
That's offensive. I'm hurt. I'm your friend. You wouldn't tell me that you're the silent ninja?
I no.
I'd have to become a detective and do some sleuthing to find out who it is.
Like, that's a Spider-Man situation. I wouldn't want anyone coming after you because you knew who I was.
Ah, what a friend. What a good friend you are. But I feel like you swayed me. Like, it'd be fun to just shoot off a cannon every now and then.
Yeah, well,
But being able
fart
to...
ninja or fart pirate, basically. You know, you got a cannon or a dagger you shove in people's backs.
Trying to twist it?
Yeah, there we go. It's better.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go... This is hard.
I'm gonna
Silent ninja.
Silent, probably, because then you can just, if you really don't want anyone to know, you can get away with not knowing.
At least you can have fun with it that way.
And
too,
if you
man.
want to have fun with it, you can. But the
Yeah.
loud ones, like you're always gonna be that. There's Eric again.
Because you can really...
right?
The cannon's just for yourself, I guess.
Yeah.
But silent ninja. Silent Ninja all the way.
Yeah.
There's enough fart jokes going around. You don't need to hear a horn coming out of your
Yeah.
ass. I mean, come on.
You don't want that. No one wants that kind of noise in their life.
Man, the joy when you just drop a silent one, that's a different kind of joy. When you just drop a silent one and you're like, oh, that's bad.
There's the challenge,
that's
man.
bad.
Dropping one off that you know is good, but you can't crack a smile because they'll know.
Chris is terrible at that, by the way.
Yeah.
Chris, as soon as you smell something that could be a fart, he's over there just laughing at himself. It's like, what are you laughing at? Like, nothing. It's like, you fucking farted, didn't you? Like, no.
As he's showing all his teeth
Yeah.
with a smile.
It's terrible, and it smells like someone died.
Yep.
God,
Oh,
I wish
that's
I could
great.
be the Silent Ninja now. I want to be the Silent Ninja.
Right?
Nah. So what are you going with, man? You're the only one.
I'm gonna go with the silent one too.
Boom, another one swayed.
It makes more sense now when you really think about it. It makes total sense to do it that way, because then you won't be the guy known for it.
Because even if the trumpet is
would
everyone hears you, but no smell.
You would have to embrace that real hard.
Yeah.
You would have
That's-
to embrace it, and everyone around you would have to embrace that.
That
feel
is
like
a lifestyle.
I feel like you would wake yourself up constantly.
Because if you're silent, you can totally just get away with no one ever finding out.
Or like the dog farted.
There's always something to blame.
There's always something to
Yeah.
blame. You're right. But if you have a trumpet, you're definitely waking yourself
Yeah,
up.
like there's no hiding that.
You're like an old man who farts and just scares himself.
Yeah, that's
Like, do you
sad.
really want to go around life being the pull my finger guy?
No one
wants
likes that.
No one wants that. No one ever likes that guy.
All right, we're coming up on an hour, so we're gonna close this show off. If you made it to this part, thank you for listening. I hope you had fun. We had fun, and I'm Panda.
I'm David. We'll see you guys next time.
That was David. If you didn't understand him.
Oh my god, yeah. So this is Eric. I'm just gonna say my name's Eric.
Yeah, go for that.